College Ultimate Team as the new athletic director.
Welcome to Charlotte, North Carolina, Bank of America Stadium, home to the Carolina Panthers. No home field advantage in this one, just a great stage for a neutral site showdown. It's the West Virginia Mountaineers and the Tennessee Volunteers. Alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe will be down on the sideline. Mountaineers kickoff unit is ready, and so is this home crowd. They've been waiting on the season, and here we go. Coming out with it, it's Dodson. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. The Volunteers offense will go on the attack first. And here comes Jeffrey Overton. Great young back that they are really excited about the big things he can bring to this offense. Running inside, it's Overton. They believe in that running game, got 6 before he stopped at the 23. They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. He'll try it again. Got a little grass. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Throwing Raiola. Just a short pass to the tight end. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down.
And nice job getting the ball out of his hands quickly, understanding the big fella's open. And the big fella, I don't mean an offensive lineman anymore. That's what tight ends used to be, is just an extension of the O-line. These guys are now extensions at receiver. They can make big plays, get him the ball, run after the catch.
Takes the handoff. It's Overton. Makes it past the marker. Speeding down the left side. Touchdown, Tennessee. He got loose, and it was lights out after that. They draw first blood, and that is exactly what you want to open the season with a drive like that.
And these offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football game.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they close the deal with a scintillating 52-yard jaunt to the house. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So West Virginia's offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. And here's the running back that will be the centerpiece of the ground game. This guy's seen just about everything in his career, a veteran presence that they believe is going to be a force in this offense. Pickup on that one. They got it out to the 40, and it's first down. The Mountaineers come to the line in the hurry-up. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Gets it out quickly. At the 40, there he goes. Just what they were looking for. A huge explosive play, and they're inside the 15 at the 13-yard line. Running the red zone, it's James. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Back to pass, it's McClung. Oh, they're after him. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, West Virginia. A score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary and make that big play.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it out. It's Dodson. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. So the Vols offense takes the field to start this drive. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Quarterback may change this route. Sends it back in motion. Finds some fresh air. They stop him just a length or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up second and inches.
The give to the back. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Big Orange churning out those first downs on the ground, sort of like Arian Foster used to do.
Yeah, you couldn't write the script any better. Just pound the ball, establish the run game, opens up the play action, exactly how you want to run your offense.
Finds his way for 3 out to the 33. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Wide receiver comes in motion. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. And the Vols are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. Finding some room. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Big 3rd down conversion, getting the ball to your running back, and he does the rest. This guy, I think, will get a lot more touches.
And you want to know why he's on the field on 3rd down? Because he can block, he can catch the ball, and you can also hand it off to him, and he can go find the sticks.
Oh, he's got some space. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
And the thing you got to watch out for with this running back is he's pretty streaky. When he breaks off a big one, more big runs normally follow soon after, and you're seeing it now on the last 2 plays. Big-time plays back-to-back, and you know right now he's calling for the ball again.
With the catch, it's Gordon. Guys, let's talk a little bit about Tennessee. You start the season, top 25, clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in this.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Great job by the safety. You see safeties back in coverage. quarterback's eyes, understanding where he's throwing the football. Great break, great interception.
West Virginia starts this drive, and the offense looks ready to go. Off-play action on first down. What a job to lay out and make the catch. And the Mountaineers want to crank the tempo.
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line, and he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play, laying out, keeping the football from touching the turf. Great concentration, great effort by the receiver.
Caught in the backfield, it's James. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. And guys, that completion might have helped the old confidence, but it didn't help the down and distance. 2nd and 10 here.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good example there of it.
To the ground to try to move the chains. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Mountaineers look to keep this drive humming. Goes to the option. Picks up the first down. And he froze that defender. He thought he was going to pitch it, kept it himself, and turned it into a big play. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Motion from the wide receiver. Trying to run, it's James. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll keep it on the ground. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Well, the offensive line had everybody blocked except the defensive end. He was able to sneak into the backfield and get the tackle for loss.
To the air, it's McClung. Makes the grab. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. And here comes the field goal unit. Dead center perfect. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
And I'll be honest, I don't love the call. On 4th and that short, I want to go for it. But you trust your kicker, he does his job, and he puts 3 on the board.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Raiola. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. It falls incomplete, and that'll be the final play of the period. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and West Virginia has the lead. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. Back to pass. Dances away. And he will wisely throw it to the kid playing the tuba.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was, so he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. West Virginia uses a timeout. It's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. A couple of yards short of the first down in your own territory, but they are going to go for it on 4th. Trying to get it to the marker. He's not going to get there. The defense with sure tackling to stop him a few yards short. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Caught in the backfield, it's Mason. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. Let's take a second here and think about West Virginia. Everybody uses the portal to varying degrees. Sometimes you just fill the exact right hole that you want. And this team, as they start this season, not a ton of new faces here, Jesse. They snags it, and there's running room. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a first and goal. Defense going to jam these receivers right. And down he goes. The defense making a huge play, but there are penalty markers out. Let's sort it out. Face mask penalty cost the D 15 yards and a first down. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Quarterback will keep it. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Mountaineers!
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball, but man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. He'll bring it out. It's right. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. That deficit has now grown to double digits, down 17-7 as they start this drive. Here's Raiola to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. The Volunteers are in the hurry-up.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion.
Here's a little room there. Give him 105 yards rushing, and he has busted the century mark in this season opener. The offense will put in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Looking for a man. It's Raiola. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Here comes the heat. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
Trying to convert the 3rd down. Here's Raiola. Quick completion on the out route. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup. The Vols, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Here's Raiola to throw. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
And it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. The throw to the outside is complete. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Fourth down, Raiola. Converts on 4th down, still going. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he showed you the arm talent on the throw.
Throwing Raiola. Might be looking to run. He just wisely got rid of that one. The worst thing that can happen to you is to turn it over on 1st down in the red zone.
I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
Back to throw, it's Raiola. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to fight another play in the red zone. It'll be third down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that second down incompletion. Raiola to the air again. Going for 6. Throw into the end zone, and it's picked off. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
The run inside. It's James. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Mountaineers want to pick up the tempo.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Finds his man. It's Mason. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Second down, he'll throw it. They'll run the screen. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Way too much grabbing and tugging there. The offense will take advantage of the penalty. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. On the move, it's James. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
He'll loft one deep down the left side. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Now the defense will try to keep them on this end on 3rd and short from the 21. The RPO, it's complete. The Volunteers will call their first timeout. Gives them a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on 4th down. They kick it away on 4th down. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Raiola. Grabbed over the middle. It's Overton. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Inside the 40-yard line and out of bounds at the 39. And the Volunteers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to pass. It's Raiola. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. The missed field goal leaves us with a double-digit game still sitting at 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's James. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. The Mountaineers want to move quickly. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Rush is on him. Complete to the right. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The Mountaineers call a timeout. That's their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. They've got it at the 36 on 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. Under fire. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Here's a heat. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's McClung. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught. First catch of the season for this highly touted wide receiver. Man, their fans have been hungry to see that. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Had to get rid of it quickly. And he'll sail it way too far for everybody. And here on 2nd down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. He splits the uprights, and that lead grows even bigger.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Makes a move. Oh, what vision. Wide open, and it's a foot race. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. That dude ought to have a lethal sticker on his helmet. Anytime he touches it, it can be a score. He touched it, and it was.
No doubt. Unbelievable speed. And if you're back deep for a kickoff, obviously you got those wheels. But to be able to get through, and guess what? No flags. No one's going to count. Great job by the special teams being special.
Getting set for the point after. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. We start with Colorado taking on the UMass Minutemen. And it's the Buffaloes trying to win the home opener. They've got the lead midway through the first half. Let's check in now on some of the other action today as the landscape in this sport truly is ever-changing. Back now over to your game inside Bank of America Stadium. And in this day and age where quarterbacks chuck it all over the field, how refreshing to see 2 offenses rely on off-tackle left, off-tackle right, and even a few halfback dives. Physical offensive lines and elusive backs have told the story. A throwback to the halcyon days of 3 yards and a cloud of dust. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Holly, what did you find out coming from the locker room?
I did speak with the Mountaineers head coach at halftime. He told his team he was pleased with their performance in the first half, but they have got a lot of ball game left. They want to come out and set the tone here to start the 3rd quarter. Coach said we have got to play clean football and execute. Always a challenge in these early games in the season. Guys?
Thanks, Holly. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
It's hard to have success on wide receiver screens when you're facing press man coverage because your blockers out front oftentimes can't pick them up, and that receiver gets gobbled up as soon as he catches the pass. You saw it on that last play.
And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40.
And what a huge play for the offense. Hitting that throw not only is big for their confidence, but it also flips the field.
The give on the option. And he's swallowed up immediately. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Trying to impose their will with the run. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. And the Mountaineers racing to the line in the hurry-up. Wants to throw. It's McClung. Right on the money. Offenses gain momentum with third down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him.
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. The Mountaineers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Takes the handoff. It's James. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. On third down, he drops to throw. Zings it complete to the right. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. And this kicker has had a busy night. The field goal unit is out there for the third time. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. So here is the Tennessee offense. Their first possession of this third quarter, still trailing. Defense did just force a field goal, and we'll see if they can grab some momentum with this drive. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Leaves it with the back. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front 7 tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
On the direct snap, it's Overton. He stopped a little bit short. They'll mark it at the 38. It's 4th down. Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Raiola to throw for it on 4th. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. And the Vols are moving quickly down the field. Running inside. It's Overton.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards of pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
Here's the pressure. Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
And we talk to teams week after week, and quarterbacks and coaches, and what do they always say, man? Quarterback's best friend is a tight end. Well, that play right there, he wasn't his best friend. You don't see a lot of drops from him, but, man, he had an opportunity to catch that one.
From the gun on third down, Raiola. Quickly to the tight end. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42.
Well, it's a nice job by the tight end there. He's patient. He fights his way through all the traffic in the middle of the field, running that drag route, making it an easy completion for the quarterback.
Got it behind the line. It's Terrell. That's his first catch of the season, and they believe he is a freshman who can contribute a lot early. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Makes the catch. It's Terrell. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. The Volunteers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. The run inside. It's Gordon. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. Here's Raiola to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Gordon. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. He's got it and still on his feet. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteers! Man, he didn't just put it on his numbers. If he were throwing it at a front porch, he would have put that right in the keyhole. What a precise pass.
Right in the keyhole, right on the button, right on the face mask, whatever it was. Great throw, great timing. Nice job by the quarterback.
Lining up for the PAT. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. That is what they mean when they say ball control, a 14-play touchdown drive. And they finish it by firing one in from the 13 for the score. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Got it in the middle, it's Bush. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. So first down, we'll open up the final period. Back to pass, it's McClung. Plucks it out of the air. Great move, now he's got room. And the defense finally able to corral him at the 45. That will move the chain.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's James.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
And the Mountaineers moving quickly to the line. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And it's good! They've stretched out the lead, and now they can't catch it with a field goal.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Working the sidelines, Holly Rowe. What do you have, Holly?
Checking in from the Tennessee sideline, I can see a developing situation with their quarterback and the coaches. Their QB has struggled here today with the turnovers, and there's a lot of conversation. They're showing him those mistakes on the film, trying to get him to see what he's missing. They want to get some confidence built back up in this quarterback, but right now he's shaking his head like, I've got this, I've got this. We'll see if he really does here to take the field. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Going to stop play here as one. First down here as we dive into the college football season. A week 1 clash that has been worth every minute of it so far. They'll give it to him again. There's some room. At the 20. Touchdown ball. They've got the lead here in the 4th.
This dude has been a problem today. Almost 200 yards rushing, rips off another long run. He has been impossible to stop. They've featured him, and Palmer, I would continue to feature him.
Yeah, I would too, David. I think he's the definition of a running back that gets better as the game goes on. The more and more you give him the football, he just seems to get stronger. He seems to get faster. People do not want to tackle this guy for 60 minutes. He is putting on a show.
No-brainer this late in the game. Up by 1, you got to go for 2 and try to push it out to a 3-point edge. Here's Raiola to throw. Incomplete on the 2-point try. They tried to push this lead out to a field goal. They'll have to settle for holding a 1-point lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Mountaineers offense coming onto the field. To the air, it's McClung. The screen, he's got wheels. Bounced off his feet. After not getting a thing done on first down, it's 2nd and long from the 24.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Got it in the middle, it's Mason. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
And after that long completion for their first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Looking to throw on first down. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
There's been a little bit of a seesaw here the last 2 plays. Offense gets a chunk play, and then the defense gets a sack. Great job by the defense there, turning the page, coming up with the big one.
The Mountaineers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. Quarterback just threw that one wide. Might have been bothered that the defender was going to try to undercut that route and pick it off.
Yeah, and those out routes, remember, you're throwing all the way towards the sideline, so it's a longer throw. And you're right, if you miss short, Reese, that DB gets to take it, collect it, and go back to the house the other direction. So you definitely want to miss long, but I just wouldn't say that.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. And the Mountaineers will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Got enough for the first. On the move at the 30. That is exactly what you want to do with the football. He's got it all the way down to the 15-yard line.
I know exactly what I have to do here. Defensively, we've got to get the stop. So we're playing run. We're selling out to run because we're thinking they're going to run the football, and we got 3 timeouts. Let's use them wisely. Let's use those timeouts, save as much clock as we can so our offense has some time on the clock to do some damage when they get the football back.
huge play puts them in the red zone, and now they'll snap it 1st and 10 from the 15. On the play fake, Dylan Raiola. Complete. Races down to the 2 and stopped just short of the goal line as he goes out of bounds. The Vols trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tennessee. His 3rd touchdown of this game and his 3rd on the season.
Man, it's nice to be an offensive coordinator when you have this offense because you can just call a couple plays, do what we need to do, make big plays, go down the field, put points on the board. This offense, man, they put drives together like this. This could be a scary unit.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. After giving up that score on the last possession, now they need a touchdown and the 2-point conversion to tie things up. Motion from the wideout. Scanning the field, it's McClung. Pocket breaking down. They got him. Great pressure by this defense. The Mountaineers in the hurry-up.
Nice job by this defense, pinning their ears back, getting to the quarterback, creating the sack. But look at this offense. They're deterred. They're right back on the...
He's going to let one fly down the middle. Finds a spot down the gut of the knee. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45.
And man, if you want to make big plays down the field, that's how it's done. It starts up front with the offensive line, and he had so much...
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. They just haven't been able to hold up and protect the quarterback, and now they face 2nd and long. Under fire. Picked off. What a play to set him up. The 10. Touchdown Volunteers. And they turn it into a defensive score.
What an incredible individual effort by that big fella there. And Dave, you know, it's funny, I've been hearing more and more about how these D linemen are the best athletes on the field. What do you think?
I present to you Exhibit A. Look at the big fella. Not only does he make the catch, okay, so I can be a DB, I can be a wide receiver, I can catch it. I got the ball in my hands. Guess what else I am? I'm a running back. I take that thing all the way back to the house. Exhibit A, the best athletes on the football field.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they move on top by 15. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Mountaineers offense to take the field and open this possession. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen. So you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
So now it's 2nd and long. To throw, it's McClung. Starting to feel a little pressure. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Pressure coming. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on 4th down. I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He's taking a deep shot. Makes the grab. He's got a 1st down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. And the Mountaineers come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on 1st down. sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running.
Well, what a great job by the defense and phenomenal effort chasing down the quarterback, getting that sack for a huge loss, and now they're licking their chops, lining up with tempo. They're ready to do it again.
The Mountaineers call a timeout. That's their second. And they can take a moment to try to build a little momentum, get the right play called after picking up the first down. Unloads to the right. It's caught downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. The Mountaineers headed quickly to the line. Now from inside the red zone. Fires to the wideout. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, we've got a chance at a finish.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
They got it, able to recover the onside kick, and they get the offense right back out there. They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. Looking for a man, it's McClung. Throwing right. What a grab, just beat the coverage. I don't think the pressure's going to get to these guys. This is when it's fun. Late in the game, down one score, gotta have it right now. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to throw, and he needs to make a play. Complete. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line.
And, man, this dude has been a weapon early in this football game. They just keep finding it. And the matchups are a problem. You want to put a linebacker on him, he's too fast for him. Continues to make catches, continues to chew up yards. You might want to think about putting a safety on him or somebody with a little bit more speed.
He'll pull it down and run. Remember, down where you start the slide, and he'll be short of the line to gain. Third and final timeout call by West Virginia. Now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on fourth down. On the option. Oh, no, the ball popped out. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. There he goes to the right. He's at the 40. He's at the 20. And this feels like the exclamation point. The defense with a scoop and score. Game is essentially over right now. You wonder if it's really necessary to jack up the score like this.
It might not be necessary, but I won't be forgotten. I can tell you that, because coaches, they don't forget things like this. Late in games, you want to run the score, get that extra touchdown. I'll get the chance in the future to do this back to you. I like it. Just keep it in the back of your mind.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they move on top by 15. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, run with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Back to throw, it's McClung. Bringing the heat. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. With the clock running, this should be the final play. They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're able to come out and execute and get this win under your belt. David, couldn't be a better way to start the year.
And for the losing team, obviously, it's a little bit different. You have something to look at now to analyze where do I need to get a little bit better, but plenty of time still left in the season to improve and turn it around.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis saying goodbye, everybody.